Fraser Valley News in conversation with Gary Moran at Fantasy Farms, and we're talking about the lack of Garlic Festival. Now, the last show, correct me on this, was 2019.
Correct.
2020 was COVID.
Yep.
21 was the same situation as we're getting into now. Where are we now?
Yeah. Well, it just you can't have a festival without vendors and stuff. I mean, people will come and buy. If they want to come to buy garlic, they could just come and buy garlic. But a festival, in our opinion, has vendors, make it, bake it, grow it vendors, has produce vendors, has garlic vendors, has food trucks, has music, has a wine and beer pavilion. Just to round it off, I mean, we've done that for many, many years, and then we were told that we can have our garlic festival, but we can't have a wine and beer pavilion, and we can't have any outside vendors that make it, bake it, grow it. We could have other garlic growers, per se, and I've traveled around quite a bit to lots of garlic festivals, and the granddaddy of all is the Gilroy Garlic Festival in Gilroy, California. And I mean, they have everything under the sun there, because people traveling from outside of Chilliwack, or even in Chilliwack, they expect fun stuff to do and things to buy. And so I guess the wind is a little bit out of my sails. That's probably the biggest reason.
A lot of people are going to be asking, okay, we can't have a garlic festival, but we're still having PD's Easter and Halloween and Christmas. So what is it with the ALR and the ALC that makes this different?
I think it makes it different because when we do Petey's Pumpkin Patch and we do the Haunted Attraction and we do Christmas and we do Easter, it's all just us. It's just our farm. And I think where the rub is having a festival in their mind with other vendors and stuff like that. They don't feel that other vendors are necessary, but we think they are for just that kind of thing. Like because there's plenty of things to do on all the other things we do on the farm. There's just not plenty of things to do when we do the festival, and it was just
A lot of people, though, have been following this with events, farm tourism, agritourism, and that. A lot of people would have thought a couple of years ago, didn't we put all this to rest with the Agricultural Land Commission and the ALR when it comes to the number of events and such? So I'm still a little confused. Is it just because of bringing in the vendors or the liquor license?
Well, unfortunately for us, I mean, that is definitely part of it. But the use of existing buildings on the farm was kind of the rub. That in the end, like we did get a really nice concession from the Agricultural Land Commission, allowing us to do up to 35 events on the farm, which would have covered reapers and pumpkin patch is completely 100% allowable use. It's just they see some stuff as sort of gray area, and I think what's really, really lacking in the Agricultural Land Commission's thought process is it's not just about protecting farmland, it's about protecting farmers. And not invention, but the start of agritourism was just that, to bring people to farms that wouldn't normally come. And we live in an age of high tech and fast pace, and to I think satisfy the entire family grouping, if you will, you need stuff. Like entertainment on farms. Like you look around, there are lots of big farms like ours that have way more to offer. Or I shouldn't say, sorry, let me retract that. Not more to offer, but have events that you don't see here. For some reason, they're allowed to use buildings that we're not allowed to use. Don't ask me why. I have no clue. Yeah. I don't even know how to give you a short answer. The short answer is we decided that, okay, you know what, we can't fight City Hall, we can't fight the Agricultural Land Commission, so what can we do within their confines? And that's what we've done. So we've moved a lot of our stuff to the outdoors, and Garlic Festival is just one of those ones that like I said, if we just wanted to have 4 garlic vendors here and a couple of food trucks, we could have, but I don't think it would be successful. Yeah. We've heard from time and time when people come here, they just love it because they can buy stuff. and they can spend a half a day here.
With the ALR and the ALC, which is provincial, any comments or conversations with the MLA, which I would assume would be Kelly Patton?
You know what? I haven't reached out to Kelly yet. I've thought about many times that we should have a coffee and sit down, and not because it's a team. My wife, myself, my children. We have all just been really, really busy refocusing and having to change. You know, can you imagine 25 years of doing something one way and then all of a sudden having to switch in the middle of it? So we're still kind of in the building mode again, if you will, and you know, we have a lot of infrastructure that we've had to retool, take down, and in between that keep our crops growing and all of that kind of stuff. So I have been toying with the idea of bringing back the corn and maybe doing corn and garlic at the same time, and just make it a complete eating weekend. And maybe even add a little mini rib fest or something involved with that too.
There will be people that are asking what's the difference between the Garlic Festival and the rules there, and then the corn maze that is out in Greendale by the golf course. But is that, pardon the pun, apples and oranges?
It's a bit apples and oranges. I don't know how they have, you know, they're able to serve liquor there, from my understanding. Not openly, of course, but with different venues. And maybe I've just approached it wrong. Maybe I just need that one person to say, hey, you know what, maybe apply for it this way. Because when we used to do the Garlic Festival, we'd apply to the Liquor Control Board. They would say yes, and the city was saying yes. And then all of a sudden, when the ALR said in their decision, I don't even know if it's dating back to almost 2 years now, they said no. Okay. We don't see that as part of a festival. And I think I don't know, maybe it's in the wording somewhere. I'm not the best wordsmith in the world, but anyways, we want to do it because we have so much fun doing it, but we're not gonna spend a whole bunch of time on it when we don't really have the time right now.
So the haunted attraction, Reapers, that's still a go. Christmas is still a go.
Well, the Reapers are for sure 100%. Petey's Pumpkin Patch, of course, 100%. Christmas is up in the air right now. We haven't really decided what Christmas will look like this year. If you're watching this and you were downtown Chilliwack last year, we put on a big Christmas event down there. There's not space down there, but I am working with the BIA, and over in the corner there's a special vehicle that Santa Claus gets to use, and we'll be in the parade with that. And then we're planning a big splash right after the parade, down lighting up Central Park is part of it. And then we have a few ideas for the downtown core.